Welcome, Sunny Agrawal, Head of Research, Fundamental Desk, SBI Cap Securities, joining us on the show. Hi, Sunny. Good afternoon, and good to be speaking with you. And Sunny, the recent news flow coming in on autos, where the GOM has proposed hiking the tax to 28% for some of the cars that are priced over 40 lakhs, I believe, and specifically on the EVs. The EV tax rate is expected to go higher to 18%. M&M is believed to be one of those companies to be hit the hardest for now in the listed space. Sunny, what is your own sense on that, and do you have any number in terms of the penetration of EV in M&M's portfolio for now?
Yeah, good afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon.
I think, first of all, the clarity on whether the EV tax on EV vehicle will it be increased for 20 lakh plus price band or 40 lakh plus price band? That is one of the key important metric to track as far as impact on M&M is concerned, because we have seen the recently V6 model with a pack 2 is coming at close to 21-22 lakhs. So in case the higher tax slab is applicable for a car above 40 lakh, I think most of the portfolio of M&M won't be impacted. Let's see. I think we should wait for a clarity before taking any actionable call on M&M or, for that matter, Mahindra and Mahindra. Coming to the penetration number, so I don't have readily available that number. Let me check with the team. Meanwhile, I will get back to you with that number.
Okay, and Sunny, well, that's the impact that we're seeing on auto when we're getting these first announcements, or rather little clarity coming in on this auto space. But shifting focus away from autos and talking about the overall market construct, it started off and as an optimistic day. In fact, we were at that 24,750 mark, and look at the nosedive we've seen from the day's high. Do you believe this is on the back of the expectations? Is the market already pricing in the fear, because this was supposed to be incrementally positive for us, the GST rate rationalization? Or do you believe that this is the first Tuesday expiry and that is all the action that is at play right now? What do you think has led to such a sharp nosedive in the Nifty? Yes, please.
Audible?
Yes, Sunny, please continue.
Yeah, sorry, I missed the question. So you are asking about why Nifty is under pressure, right?
If this is the fear that we're already seeing from these announcements coming in on the GST front, or is this just the expiry today, the Nifty expiry that is at play?
Yeah, I think Nifty expiry can also be one of the reasons for a volatility in our market. So we have seen shift from Thursday to Tuesday, and I think again the street is waiting for more clarity from a GST council meeting. One has to keep in mind that the announcement was made first on 15th of August, and post that we have already seen rally across most of the consumption name. So maybe some kind of profit taking is also visible, and at the same time. As most of the auto players are also alluding to that, because of this temporary gap of indecision of GST rationalization, there can be some dip in auto sales volume for the month of September. However, October can be a blockbuster month, as once the GST is rationalized, the demand will pick up during the period of Dussehra and Diwali. So there can be some a little bit dip in terms of volume for all the auto name, especially two-wheeler and passenger vehicle name. But having said that, I think a long term is definitely positive in case there is a GST rationalized across most of the consumption basket. And recently, what we believe is that this is a good opportunity to accumulate some name across the consumer. So yesterday only we have released a list of 10 stocks for our client, where we believe there is a good opportunity to deploy the money. Just if you permit me, I can name all those 10 stocks for your viewers.
Sunny, please let us know.
Yeah, so again, what we believe among the jewelry space, the Titan is the one stock which where one can bet money on. We believe one of the indirect beneficiary of the GST rate cut can be an construction chemical name like Pidilite Industry. So for Pidilite, if you see last 3 years, we have seen a PAT has grown at close to 18-20% CAGR, but stock has not performed because of the expensive valuation. But I think we believe now time is right for Pidilite to start outperforming the other peers. Among the gold finance name, Muthoot Finance is the one stock which we have recommended. Swiggy Limited, again, play on new age business, food delivery, as well as quick commerce. MCX again play on rising silver and gold prices, wherein we believe the value of contract definitely gets expanded because of the increase in gold and silver prices, and volume is also increasing as far as option trading is concerned. Techno, electric and engineering, again, capex play on basically power, EPC, as well as data center and smart meter side. Travel food services, which we believe is a proxy play on rising air passenger traffic in India. Although of late we have seen some cool off in air passenger traffic, but what we believe is that travel food services, since the penetration in terms of number of brands, QSR brands, which they are opening in the various restaurant and the lounges, which they are expanding, they can continue to gain in terms of earning growth. Godavari Power and Ispat is the one stock which we have recommended amongst the metal and mining pack. Belrai is the industry and auto and name, predominantly a proxy play on two-wheeler industry. So Belrai is the one stock which we have recommended. And VSC Tiller Tractors Limited, basically play on farm equipment side. So these are the all 10 stocks which we have recommended to our clients.
That's a long list to watch out for. Thanks so much, Sunny, for that. But yes, a lot of these counters are indeed in focus, and select PSU counters, they are actually having a good day today. Case in point being Power Grid, Coal India, NTPC. They are actually among the top gainers on the Nifty 50 side. And Sunny, after a while, we are seeing such good moves in select PSU pack, and add to that list is actually NMDC as well. Anything that you are picking up within this pack? Every individual counter that I just named have an individual news flow related to that, be it the production number or some of the sector data, but anything that is looking interesting to you.
I think Shrishti, Coal India looks very interesting from a risk reward perspective. Basically, what I feel is that although we are seeing a kind of muted growth in terms of profitability, but a very favorable valuation, a very high dividend yield, and the recent number point to a slightly better than expected production and sales volume for Coal India. So Coal India is the one name which we feel offer a lot of value at a current market rate. And in addition to that, NTPC Limited, again, we continue to remain bullish on both renewable as well as thermal power capacity addition of India. And NTPC being a largest player, again, and holding company of NTPC Green, again, trading at a very attractive valuation. So NTPC again offer a very favorable risk reward ratio at a current juncture. In addition to that, among the PSU pack, what I feel is that we have recently seen a strong downtrend in all the defense names. So Bharat Electronic Limited, after a recent correction, looks very attractive. So we believe the fair value of BEL Bharat Electronic is 450. However, in short term, it may consolidate for a while. But if somebody is a long-term investor, I think it's a good opportunity to accumulate Bharat Electronic in the portfolio.
Okay, so BEL, NTPC, Coal India, some of the stocks that are looking good to Sunny, but